Hey everybody, this is your girl Deborah Coco from Just Gimme the Mic, and thank you for tuning into our show. We have a great show lined up for you each and every week, and we hope that you tune in. You can catch us every Sunday night at 10 p.m. on channel 68 on BronxNet, and MNN2 in Manhattan at 8 p.m. on Sunday nights. And make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. I hope you enjoy the show. Now sit back, relax, and again, my name is Deborah Coco, and welcome to Just Gimme the Mic. Hey everybody, we are back. I want to thank y'all so much, and I hope you enjoyed the first segment of the show. Right now, my next guest is Smart, and he is here. Matter of fact, he's a man on the move, because he's on the move right now, y'all, but he's taking the time out to share with us his story and let us know a little bit about him. So, Smart, thank you for joining me on the show.
Can you hear me? I'm happy to be here.
Yes, I can hear you very good. You got the sun shining behind you, everything looking right there, okay? So, we don't have much time, unfortunately. We might have to do a part 2, but give us some background on you. What's happening with you right now? Tell us about you.
From Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, rap, box, do music. I'm fighting December. I have a fight coming up December 25th.
Okay. And who you fighting?
I'm fighting this Russian guy. I always get his name kind of fighting a Russian guy. It's gonna be strictly. So I'm fighting a Russian guy. It's gonna be strictly pay-per-view, and the proceeds from the fight. It's almost this is an exhibition match, and we're doing a fundraiser to raise funds to purchase a warehouse in Harlem, and in hopes to build a digital recreational center.
Oh, no, that's what's up. I definitely commend that. Now, what class do you fight in?
I fight in cruiserweight.
Okay. So December 25th, pay-per-view. Make sure y'all, go to his page, follow him, and find out who he's fighting, and make sure you support the fight when he fights. Okay. So how did you become a boxer? I mean, I know a lot of people grow up in the neighborhood. We see people do music, rap, and all that. How did you get into boxing? To me, that stands out too. So how did you start that?
Right. So basically, I've been a fighter my whole life, and man, I got to like I know I've been in and out of gyms my whole life, boxing, going to boxing gyms, and I got into like an altercation with a boxer, and I wanted to fight him, and I said, I'm gonna fight you. We weren't in the same city, so I said, I'm gonna train to fight you. I'm gonna train to fight
you the right way, right? Right. I'm gonna bring it to you.
And I trained, and I started training, and the more and more I went to the gym, I just took to it like a fish to water, and I just said, let's do it.
Okay. Now I caught a couple of your freestyles that you have on your webpage. I mean, I think your website, some freestyles, and I also caught some of your interview when you was on Math Hoffa show, right? That was deep. Matter of fact, I'm a big fan of that show. Love that show. But I really wanted to have time to discuss with you because it seemed like you was really trying to drop some points. I don't know if you got to say what you wanted to say outside of that snippet that I saw, but you definitely was talking about the industry, and a lot of people I speak to, they kind of scared to talk about it. They act like if they say something, they're going to get blackballed or whatever have you, and you seem like the type of person that you say what's on your mind. Like, you don't have that kind of fear to speak about what you need to speak about. So, how is the industry in your eyes? Like, do you think that you have to do certain things that may be out of your lane to really make it? Like, what's your opinion of it?
Well, I say this, right? I think with anything, with any business, whether it's music, finance, sports, there's people who have monopolies on multiple businesses, right? And typically the people who are in ownership positions, they have a perverted kind of approach to business. you
Right.
know.
It is. Yeah.
And it's in music, it's in Hollywood, it's in sports, it's all over entertainment, right? So what I would tell anybody is learn your business, and you never compromise who you are, because we all have an ability to own things, right? So
Right.
yes, people sell their soul, and not just music. People sell their soul for TV. People sell their soul for jobs in corporate America. Women
Is
sleep
that
with.
like a requirement? Like, do you really like? Is people really looked at? Do you think in any area of entertainment or business? Because that's a good point that you made. It's across the board. Do you really think there's one industry that is like genuine, authentic, looking for just talent, or is it? Are they looking to see how they can kind of like feed off people, whether it's soul wise, money wise? Is it like any industry that you can name, any part of the industry that you can name that's authentic?
Right, but it's not so much like what you're doing. It's just about people who are in positions of power. And a lot of times with they say with great power comes great responsibility. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people who are in powerful positions, they're irresponsible, and they abuse their power. And the abuse of their power translates into sexual acts. The abuse of their power translates into bad contracts, and
Right.
and higher percentages of ownership, like if you get a 360 deal or whatever. So I mean, that's the problem. But the solution to it is you learn the business, and you can have any type of success you want if you're knowledgeable in the right
Mm-hmm.
way. You do your due diligence, and you're willing to do the work. And you have to be relentless. You have to be relentless. And it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And when you're relentless, you start to realize that every no will eventually turn into a yes. Every
Right.
no will eventually turn into a yes. And you have to be relentless with a mind frame. This with a particular mind frame. This is what I try to tell my manager all the time, right? Like he has to step up more. I have to step up more. My whole team has to step up more. And how you think creates how you feel. How you
Right.
feel becomes an emotion. That
Right.
emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. Now, let's not let nothing I'm saying go over our heads, because I know we're pressed for time.
No,
So,
you're talking about manifestation. You could say that in one word.
right,
Manifestation. And it go
right.
all those elements go into that.
Right, but what I'm saying is, it's easier said than done, because you have to know, right? Like you have to know how you think. This is how you manifest things. How
Right.
you think creates how you feel.
Right.
How you feel becomes an emotion.
Right.
That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. The problem is there's external influences that affect how most people think in business. So they're not able to think thoughts conducive to their own personal success. So you
Right.
have to remove these things out of your life that influence you to think thoughts that don't put you in the best position. And you have to understand what belief means. A lot of definitions of words are either removed or hidden. Like when people say you got to believe in yourself, the true definition of belief is your repetitive thoughts that you think subconsciously.
Right.
So belief, to believe in something means to think about it repetitiously.
Right. Right.
So when you believe in what you do, that means you think about what you do repetitiously enough to create an emotion, to create a vibration, to create a magnet that will then attract what you're thinking about to you.
This is what I wanted to talk about. This right here is what I wanted to talk about. It's just like when you're preparing for a fight. Every day you get up with your mind conditioned, and you have that, you go through your fighting, your water, what you eat, what you drink. This is throughout your day.
Yes,
You
yes.
are going through this same process with that same goal in mind. So again, like you said, anything you want in life, the same type of process has to take place to
Hmm.
manifest,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
For
And it's a
sure.
life. Yeah. And I mean, and it's a lifestyle, and it's about developing routines. You
Right.
have to develop routines. Then when you develop routines, you develop habits. Like we're creatures of habit. So you have to develop the habits of success, and you develop the habits of success by thinking a certain way. And if you don't have the courage to be uncomfortable, then you're never going to develop new habits.
Right. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yes.
You cannot stay in that box. You have to know when it's time to step out of that box. I've been moving in the entertainment business for a little while, and I had to disassociate with people and be all right with that. People
Mm-hmm.
that I thought was my closest friends, I had to be all right with that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I walk past them now, I'm like, yeah, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm still good with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. You have to hold tight to your convictions, move a certain way with integrity at all times, regardless of who's watching, who see it and who don't see it. Your intentions don't change. Am I right?
Right, for sure.
Right, for sure. So now let's get into this music. What's happening with the music and the new song and everything that done dropped?
Well, I got a song out. I got a song out. It's been out for going on a year, right?
Okay.
Drug song. So
Okay.
it's another thing. A lot of people don't realize they make too much new music. It takes at least 8 to 18 months to actually break a record. So
Okay.
when people say new song, a lot of times a lot of artists don't feel confident to promote their song because it's old to them but new to the public. So you
Right.
have to commit to consistently pushing and marketing your music, especially if you're not putting money behind your music. Word of mouth is the best promotion, but if you're not, physically or manually promoting your own music, nobody knows about it. So my Instagram is the smart guy underscore. I got a song called Drug Song, which is out now. It's
Yes.
the link is in my bio. And I'm also currently working on a album called Queen, and it's dedicated to Black women because I feel Black women are lost in this generation, and I feel like everybody's pushing this over sexualization of our women. So
Right.
I want to make an album to speak to our women's highest vibration. So that's what I'm working on currently. It's called the Queen album.
No, I definitely agree with that. We definitely need to have that kind of message out here so people could look in the mirror at themselves and see like people need to make changes. We caught up on the wrong things, we looking at the wrong things, and you need to take some time out to reflect sometimes. So I think that is a dope concept. And you do a lot of different things for the youth. You like you said, you're about to do the virtual, what is it, recreational center that you're about to put together.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
shout out to you for that. So go
Mhm.
ahead, continue.
Yeah. So it's a digital recreational center. We have that, and then we have BMM, which is black male black male masculinity. And so that's an organization dedicated to the advancement of heterosexual Black males. Um, and I mean, I'm just working. And one the biggest thing I want people who see this to take away from is how you think really determines your life and where
For
you go.
sure. For sure.
So it's be very mindful of the things that you entertain. Be very mindful of the people that you entertain, and you know hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself
Right.
accountable.
I do. And I do. We need more people in our community to do that as well. Look, we got 5 minutes left in the show, and I need you to use 2 of those minutes and give me a quick freestyle, something off the top, because I said I wanted that, and I still want that. Can I get that?
Yeah. Open your curtain. The sun's out. It's my time. I mastermind because I mastered my mind. I mastermind because I mastered my mind. I'm in a fight with emotions. Head locked out, uppercut stress, right hook pain, elbow shame. It's my time. No time for games. Relying on myself because I'm not waiting for a team. I don't want to sleep. No, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to dream. We cannot become who we want to be, remaining who we are, not living in fantasy. That's why I don't sleep. I keep my eyes open. Gotta stay hungry. Gotta stay focused. Perfection doesn't exist, and perfect's not real. You can always get better. That's why I gotta build. And the color of my skin caused all this pain. Now I move forward. That's why I gotta gain. No mountain I can't climb. I can see it clear. It's my time. Too many thoughts in my head, so much pain in my heart. Opportunities lost that tore me apart. My family left me for dead. I knew it right from the start, but God comes when it's time. I put it all in my art. Before I conquer my grind, I had to master my mind. I reached the top because I climbed. You see the blood in my eye. You know the devil's a lie. We even stop and keep running. The finish line don't move. I fear nothing but God. How could I lose? I'm in a world full of suckers, but I know how to move. I keep my hand on the 9, apply pressure this time. You know I'm still in my prime. I got a gift so I shine. For every night that I cry, I watch my mama get high. I got stabbed in the head. I came back from the dead. That's why the focus is money. You know we getting this bread. Enough room in the sky. It's enough room in the sky. You know birds don't crash when they fly. I don't care what you got. I'm only focused on mine.
Right. Right. All right, y'all. And there you have it. Make sure y'all follow Smart on all social media. Make sure you check out his song,
At
the
smart guy underscore.
song.
That's THE smart guy underscore. The smart guy underscore.
The
Everything
smart
spelled the
guy.
correct way.
Got you. Thank you so much. We had a little bit of time, but look how we used it.
For sure.
For sure.
And
Manifest, y'all.
And how you think, my last words are, how you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you.
Yes. And so it has been said, y'all. This your girl Zebra Coco. Just give me the mic. Make sure you support, follow all social media. Support my guests. They out here working. As you can see, mine is in the car, right? My guest Smart, the smart guy, is in the car right now.
On the move.
On the move, okay? Yeah. On the move. And we're going to have to catch up with him another time, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And we'll be back real soon, y'all. Stay tuned.